details and what you need to know right here in the video about a potential $291 rates for, again, about 8 million SSI beneficiaries. Let's get right into it. You will be getting that as an SSI beneficiary, and you will be getting an annual cost of living adjustment. The COLA is basically already going to be happening. We know there are no changes. We know that every year, SSI is also included to receive the annual cost of living adjustments. So again, that doesn't come as like some big surprise to any of us. Alright, so a lot of it comes down to the SSI Restoration Act, a really good piece of legislation that is currently in the Senate, where they have brought it up. A group of senior Senate Democrats has come up with this SSI Restoration Act, which could actually reform SSI in a big way. Let me break it down for you and let you know what could go on with this, because this is actually a really good piece of legislation. There are some key things in there that could change this program, which, by the way, SSI was originally brought into play way back in the early 70s by Richard Nixon. So this was a program that was brought in about 50 years ago to have out the low income, the older adults, seniors, people with low income, people with disabilities who are younger than the age of 65, to have them out with their income and to have them out basically cover living expenses on an ongoing monthly basis. Here's the major problem with it. This program has not been reformed in a very long time. There were a few changes that went into this program back in the late 80s. Other than that, after about 32 to 33 years, this program has virtually gone under no changes at all. So some major changes need to go into this program. Number one, with the SSI Restoration Act, they want to raise benefits up to the federal poverty line. This is probably the biggest headline out of this, the SSI Restoration Act, and I totally agree. This would be a huge change for many people. In fact, let me give the numbers as of right now, because here's what it comes down to. As of right now, the federal poverty line is $1,132 every single month, and the maximum benefit as of right now is $841 per month. So the $841 SSI monthly benefit is 35% below the federal poverty line. That is a huge amount of money below the federal poverty line. What it all comes out to, it could be nice if they could need to give a raise of $291 every single month just to bring the current benefit from $841 up to the federal poverty line, or to $32 every single month. That could be a raise of $291, just under $300 every single month. That could actually be the difference of about $3,500 per individual every single year. It's a lot of money, right? $3,500 every single year, or $291 on a monthly basis. That could be life-changing. Just imagine a lot of us here talking about a potential $200 raise for Social Security with the Social Security Expansion Act. This could be helpful for so many people, especially SSI beneficiaries. These days are really tough to live on, even with SNAP benefits and getting food support, even with rental assistance, utility assistance, and all of the other assistance. Things are very expensive right now, and we all know this. So anyway, the whole fact of the matter is a $291 per month rate for SSI beneficiaries could be absolutely incredible and would help out the 8 million beneficiaries in a huge way. Now let's quickly talk about the marriage penalty. Yes, the marriage penalty is still in place for SSI beneficiaries. When they implemented this program way back in the 70s, they put something in it called the marriage penalty. In other words, if you are married and you receive SSI, you are going to be penalized in a big way. In fact, as of right now in 2022, the maximum benefit you can get as a married couple of receiving SSI is $1,261 per month, which by the way, if you were just two individuals and you are not married. The maximum benefit could be 841 multiplied by 2 is $1,682 per month. But as soon as you get married, that $1,682 all of a sudden goes down to $1,261. Does that make any sense? I do know that a lot of you are agreeing that yes, that one needs to be put as well. Just removing the marriage penalty could have out a lot of people receiving SSI. People are saying, why could I get married when I'm going to be penalized to do so? I'm just gonna stay engaged. But this is all included in the SSI Restoration Acts. Next, I want to throw this one out there as well. They do want to raise the exit levels. For those of you receiving SSI right now as an individual, you can have $2,000 and your benefits are potentially subject to garnishments. Or a major reduction as a married couple, you can have $3,000 and you get penalized. I think we can all learn from the 2020 and 2021 type situation. $2,000 in savings or $2,000 in any kind of liquid assets around, or $3,000 at a married couple is not going to get anybody anywhere very far. I totally understand that's a lot of money for a lot of people. However, we all understand at the same time, prices are very high, things are getting expensive, and the cost of living continues to rise right now. So $2,000 to lean back on in the event of a major situation like what we went through in 2020, 2021, or $3,000 at a married couple is not a good situation. We've seen this play out. We just watched it play out over the last couple of years. So we know revisiting those levels could not be a pretty picture for a lot of people, which is also why in the SSI Restoration Act, they want to raise those limits from $2,000 up to $10,000 as an individual and $3,000 up to $20,000 as a married couple. Again, it doesn't mean that you need to have that much saved around it, but it means that you could save as an individual, maybe up to $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $9,500. And you could not be penalized as a married couple. You could save $10,000. You could have $15,000 around. You can have $19,000 and you could not be penalized. However, today, if you had that much money around, you could not be enrolled in SSI. If you get any type of assistance, a bag of groceries from a friend or a family member or a neighbor, you are supposed to report that and they are supposed to take that away from you in the form of benefits. But those are the rules and you got to stick to the rules. So anyway, a program that majorly needs reform right now. I will keep you updated once the latest news comes out. Until next time, enjoy, and I will catch you again later in the next video.